St. Paul Jr. at Classic Joyrides in Salem. Don't forget it's tax time. We have lots of cars under $10,000. Check out our great prices on great selection of cars, and we have over 30 4x4s and several SUVs with third row seating. So before you buy anywhere else, check us out. Classic Joyride, over 100 vehicles to choose from next to Country Mart in Salem, or see our stock online at ClassicJoyrideUsedCars.com. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 till noon.
R&S Wood Products LLC in Bunker is a major large cut stock and lumber supplier in Missouri, producing pine and mixed hardwoods. They are family owned and operated, and also own MWM Wood Products LLC in Salem that does cuts, cross ties, grade lumber, and blocking. R&S Wood Products LLC and MWM Wood Products LLC are buyers for standing timber and logs. Give us a call at 573-689-2850.
Quality services, expedient delivery, and fair pricing has been the rule at Reynolds County Abstract Company. Their experts do a thorough job of handling all aspects of your real estate title and settlement services for a large and ever-growing number of satisfied, loyal clients. For all your purchasing or refinancing needs, large or small, call today for a quote at 573-648-2366 or stop by 2308 Pine Street in Centerville, Missouri. Reynolds County Abstract Company.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your latest KSMO weather forecast. We'll continue to be sunny today with a high temperature near 72 degrees. Winds will be out of the north at 7 to 9 miles per hour. Sky should be mostly clear tonight with low around 42. We'll have northeasterly winds tonight around 6 miles per hour. Those winds will become calm during this evening. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 74. Calm winds become northeasterly around 6 miles per hour during tomorrow morning. And we could have a wind chill as low as 43 degrees early tomorrow. Then tomorrow night will be partly cloudy with low around 49. We'll have a light easterly wind. Sunday, we expect mostly sunny skies with a high temperature near 75. Those easterly winds going to continue on Sunday, 3 to 7 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, we're going to get to be mostly cloudy with a low temperature around 54 degrees. Then Monday afternoon, we have a 50-50 chance of showers with partly sunny skies and high near 73. Monday night should be mostly cloudy with low around 55. Then we have a chance of showers during Tuesday afternoon with partly sunny skies and high near 78. Tuesday night, skies will be mostly clear, low temperature around 58 degrees. Then Wednesday will be sunny with a high temperature near 84 degrees. Wednesday night will be partly cloudy with low around 63. And Thursday, mostly sunny with a high temperature near 88 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
I was sitting in my living room one evening a few weeks ago watching the local TV station meteorologist pointing to the locations along the route of the storm where baseball-sized hail, 70-mile-per-hour winds, and dangerous lightning had been spotted. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. The path of the storm, which had areas of rotation and had produced several tornadoes, was predicted to arrive at our farm within the next 10 minutes. I became keenly aware of the number of windows in the old farmhouse as the wind howled and the glass rattled. Our basement is actually a small cellar, and the 2 sump pumps might not be able to keep up with the torrential downpour that could come with a storm of the caliber that was predicted. We do have an interior hallway, lots of pillows and sofa cushions and mattresses, so made necessary preparations just in case. But it wasn't only our own lives that concerned us at this time. We had given cattle access to an area on the farm where they could find the greatest shelter from the storm. As it turned out, we dodged that bullet. The storm, which had followed the predicted path for 2 hours, took an abrupt turn to the north 3 miles before slamming into us. I saw pictures the next morning of damage done on some friends' farms within our county. The first concern for these friends is, of course, human lives, followed immediately by concern for the cow herd. With down power lines and trees blocking roads, reaching cattle can be a challenge, but with livestock welfare as a priority, the plan was put in place and executed. Those who say farmers and ranchers mistreat their livestock have no idea the inherent instinct to protect animals in our charge or the overwhelming sense of loss we feel when we are unable to. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Today's Central Minute is brought to you by Central Life Sciences Alticid IGR. Every cattle operation sees its fair share of flies. Gary Felger, Regional Sales Manager for Central Life Sciences, says producers can feed Alticid IGR before horn flies appear early in the spring.
It's only labeled for the use in cattle. However, the product is consumed by the animal and our active ingredient passes through the animal into the manure. It is not digested by the animal. And the reason that's critical is we're targeting horn flies, and horn flies lay eggs in cattle manure.
Felger says the horn fly presents the biggest threat to livestock on pasture.
Horn flies are a nasty pest. They cost the North American cattle producers over $2 billion a year. So it's critical that we do something to help control these flies.
Alticid IGR is formulated in a range of solutions, including a block, tub, loose mineral, and custom liquid feeds. Visit Alticid.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
Let's meet the Town & Country Bank lending team. Andrew Wynn, Sammy Parker, and Doug Barnes. They're here to help you achieve your financial goals with personalized lending solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home, expand your business, or pursue any other financial endeavor, the Town & Country Bank is committed to guiding you through every step. Stop by one of their 2 Salem branches and discover what hometown banking is all about. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 402782.
Cash hogs closed higher. Good morning, I'm Megan Grabner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report, brought to you by Propane. The Propane Farm Research Program offers compensation for using propane equipment. More information is available at propane.com/PFRP. There was another round of direct cash cattle trade on Thursday. Dress business was up mostly $355. There were a few deals marked at $360, but the bulk of the week's business has been mostly $6 higher than the previous week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. Live deals this week range from $218 to $221, mostly $219 to $220, which is $1 to $2 higher than the prior week's business. At the Huss Livestock Market in Nebraska, steers and heifers were unevenly steady. The USDA says demand was good from the buyers in-house. Medium and large on feeder steers, 704 to 749 pounds, brought $326 to $337. Feeder steers, 860 to 890 pounds, brought $293 to $302.35. Medium and large on feeder heifer, 750 to 793 pounds, brought $279.50 to $290.50. Box beef closed mixed on light to moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice was up $1.74 at $347.89. Select closed 80 cents lower at $333.20. Estimated cattle slaughter was 120,000 head, even on the weekend, down about 2,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed higher with a moderate negotiated run. Demand for U.S. pork on the global market has been relatively strong, with the exception of China. China was again noticeably absent from the purchasers list in this week's export sales report from the USDA. The industry is optimistic that domestic demand will see a boost with summer grilling season just around the corner, but that remains to be seen. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Direct closed $1 higher with a weighted average of 94.02. The Iowa Minnesota was 71 cents higher with a weighted average of 94.05. And the Western Corn Belt was 227 higher with a weighted average of 95.44. Pork values closed lower, down $1.04 at 94.50. Ribs were sharply lower, and the estimated hog slaughter was 484,000 head, up 1,000 on the week and up about 10,000 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were up with support from the stronger cash business this week, and lean hog futures into the day mixed on spread trade and demand uncertainties. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Our farmers feed us all. For generations, they've done what's best for the land. So why is the litigation industry threatening Missouri farmers' go-to crop protection tool? Without glyphosate-based herbicides, crop yields will drop, costs will soar, and we'll all see even higher grocery bills. Farmers need to be supported, not controlled. To keep glyphosate available in our state, go to TakeControlMissouri.com. Paid for by Modern Ag Alliance in support of Missouri farmers.
Get your bids ready for the Ritchie Brothers Great Plains Regional Sale Event May 15th and 16th, featuring a massive inventory of heavy equipment and vehicles, skid steer attachments, truck tractors, van trucks, trailers, and more. Head on over to rbauction.com to learn more. Again, that's rbauction.com.
High School in the USA is a chance to host an exchange student, to share your story, traditions, and customs with others while discovering a new culture right in your own home. If you're interested in embarking on a new adventure, visit highschoolintheusa.com.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements and is being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 50 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Jeff Dwayne McElfresh, age 44, of Salem, passed away Wednesday, May 6th. Celebration of life for Jeff McElfresh will be held Saturday at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel, with visitation for family and friends of Jeff McElfresh also on Saturday from 11 in the morning till service time at 12 noon. And all arrangements for Jeff Dwayne McElfresh of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Myrna Roselle Faulkner, age 89, of Salem, passed away Wednesday, May 7th. Funeral services for Myrna Faulkner will be Thursday, May 15th at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Myrna Faulkner will also take place on Thursday, May 15th from 11 in the morning till service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Green Forest Cemetery. And all arrangements for Myrna Roselle Faulkner of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements, and it was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 50 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Montauk State Park's Old Mill Day celebration is tomorrow from 9 in the morning until 4 tomorrow afternoon. The general public is invited to step back in time and explore some of the lost historical skills and traditions from a time many have forgotten. The annual celebration will bring the valley to life with historical reenactors, traditional artisans, and other local Ozark crafters to celebrate the historic mill and the region's rich Ozark heritage. All activities will take place around Montauk Mill due to ongoing repairs to the mill itself. Montauk State Park, located at 345 County Road 6670 in southwestern Dent County. And if you'd like more information about the event, call the park at 573-548-2225. Public is invited to an open house style public meeting for Echo Bluff and Current River State Parks and the Trails of Roger Pryor Pioneer Backcountry, Saturday, May 10th. That's tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at the Echo Bluff State Park. Representatives from Missouri State Parks will be on hand to provide information about these facilities and answer questions. The public is encouraged to share comments about the sites and their operations. The open house will be held in conjunction with an Echo Bluff Lodge summer kickoff event. The public meeting booth will be behind the Betty Lee Lodge at Echo Bluff State Park, located at 35244 Echo Bluff Drive near Eminence. Free trout fishing, a casting contest for prizes, and free hot dogs are enough to make any kid's day. Those are exactly the makings of Kids Fishing Day, Saturday, May 17th. At Merrimack Spring Park, located near St. James. The event is hosted by the Missouri Department of Conservation in cooperation with the James Foundation. It offers free fishing and other fun activities for children 15 years of age and younger. The park will open at 5:30 a.m. and the Kids Fishing Day event will begin at 6:30 a.m. and run until 8:15 that Saturday night, Saturday the 17th. The entire upper half of the spring branch will be closed for kids 15 years of age and younger. Free daily fishing tags for children will be available to pick up Friday, May 16th at the James Foundation store and on Saturday, May 17th at the Mill Pavilion by the Big Tent. Any car that has a child 15 and under gets into the park for free as well. MDC will stock rainbow trout throughout the day to ensure plenty of action to keep kids engaged and excited. Among them will be some lunkers and tag fish that kids can redeem for prizes. Volunteers along with MDC staff will be on hand all day to assist young anglers. A limited number of loaner fishing poles will be available, but children are encouraged to bring their own fishing poles and equipment. The World Bird Sanctuary will be on hand featuring a live bald eagle and American kestrel. Everyone can enjoy free hot dogs and soda along with attractions like archery, T-shirt painting, and a casting contest. There'll even be a drawing for big prizes like free guided trips. The event will be held rain or shine and sponsored by Phelps County Bank, St. James Chamber of Commerce, St. James Trout Fraternity, surrounding Walmarts, Missouri Trout Fishermen's Association, Dickey Bubs, Rocking Sea Outdoors, LOZ Lures, Mutsy's Bait, Hog Z Custom Baits, and Bait WRX. Merrimack Spring Park, owned and operated by the James Foundation, located on Highway 8 about 6 miles east of St. James, approximately an hour and a half from the St. Louis area. The park's hatchery is administered by MDC and produces about 100,000 trout each year. If you'd like more information about the event, call the Merrimack Spring Hatchery at 573-265-7801. To learn more about fishing in Missouri, go to mdc.mo.gov/fishing. Aging Best wants to see every person live the best life possible. To help our community do this, they are asking for volunteers. There are many volunteer opportunities. Here are a few: meal delivery to homebound clients, lawn care, technology education assistance, pet care assistance, and many more. Call 800-369-5211 to volunteer in one of the 19 counties in central Missouri for Aging Best. Warmer weather usually means an increase in outside projects that may require digging or excavation work. If you're building a deck, planting a tree, or completing a large project, Missouri law requires anyone digging underground to notify Missouri 811 by calling 811 or placing a locate request online at www.missouri-811.org before any excavation begins. The call will be taken by the Missouri 811 call center, which then notifies all relevant utilities in the project area. Once Missouri 811 is notified, utility companies will mark the approximate location of their underground lines, request additional information, or advise you that they do not have facilities at the excavation site. Hitting an underground line can cause serious injury. It could disrupt service to you and other customers, and it could potentially result in heavy fines and repair costs. Don't forget, it is very important to contact Missouri-811 by dialing 811 or go online to www.missouri-811.org to place a locate request before starting to dig so underground utility lines can be marked. By doing so, citizens will help protect yourself, your family, and your property by making sure you call or click before you dig. Call before you dig. It's free, and it's the law. For more information, please go to Missouri 811 at www.missouri-811.org. The Missouri Department of Conservation urges drivers to be cautious and give turtles a break. These reptiles are often hit by cars during warmer months, but are at special risk this time of year because they are more active. Common turtles spotted on roads include three-toed box turtles, ornate box turtles, red-eared sliders, painted turtles, Mississippi mud turtles, and even snapping turtles. Turtles emerge from their winter burrows and begin to hunt for food and mates during warm and wet conditions, which can lead them to cross roadways, often resulting in their death. Thousands of box turtles are killed each year by vehicles. Young males make up most of the travelers. They sometimes wander as many as 6 miles searching for territories and mates. Females are also crossing the roads in search of nesting areas. Turtles are ectothermic or cold-blooded and depend on external sources of heat to determine their body temperatures. This is why they are seen on warm asphalt during cool spring days. Vehicles are one of the leading threats box turtles face in Missouri, and MDC encourages motorists to be cautious and slow down if they see a turtle on the road. If helping a turtle make it safely across, check for traffic and always move the turtle in the direction it is traveling. MDC also urges the public to leave turtles in the wild. Taking a wild animal, whether a turtle or other species, and keeping it as a pet normally ends in a slow death. Turtles have an extremely low survival rate if taken from their original habitat. Leave turtles in the wild, follow the speed limit, and keep your eyes on the road. For more information on Missouri's turtles, visit the MDC online field guide at mdc.mo.gov. And I can attest for travels the last few days in Dent County highways, I've seen a large number of turtles. The Missouri Department of Conservation reminds Missourians interested in hunting black bear and or elk in the state this fall they need to apply for a limited number of hunting permits for each during this month. MDC will offer 600 permits for taking a maximum of 40 black bears from 3 MDC black bear management zones in the southern part of the state during the 2025 Missouri black bear hunting season, October 18th to 31st. MDC increased the number of available permits from 400 to 600 for additional hunter opportunities and lengthened the season to incorporate an additional weekend for hunters. Missouri hunters harvested 15 black bears during the 2024 season, with 5 being males and 10 being females, and 10 being males. Get more information on black bear hunting in Missouri and apply during May at mdc.mo.gov. MDC will again also offer 5 permits to hunt bull elk in Missouri this fall, with at least 1 permit designated for qualifying landowners who own property in Carter, Reynolds, or Shannon counties, and the remaining permits for qualifying residents. MDC has designated the elk archery portion to run October 18th to 26th, and the elk firearms portion to run December 13th to 21st. Missouri hunters harvested 5 bull elk during the 2024 season. Get more information on elk hunting and apply during May at mdc.mo.gov/hunting-trapping/species/elk. And that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Ooma.
What was that?
That is business phone bliss with the Ooma cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very...
Calm? I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business calm at ooma.com/radio.
I geek over breakfast. Lunch and dinner are all right, but the first meal of the day is all I need to wake up on the right side of the bed and get to it. That's why I gotta shout out McDonald's for their 2 for $5 deal. Right now, I can choose between the sausage McMuffin with egg, a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or the sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. 2 for just $5. So if you like to geek over breakfast like me, start your day with Mickey D's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Looking for home cooking, soft serve ice cream and shakes? You need to head to Woods Dairyette at 16566 Highway 72 in Bunker. You could find on the daily specials catfish, smothered steak, and beef pot roast, just to name a few. But if you're looking for fast food or pizza, they have you covered as well. Dine in or carry out is available. Woods Dairyette is family owned and operated. Woods Dairyette would like to wish the Bunker graduating class and the surrounding area the best of luck in the future.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Ladies Softball Tigers Class II District 3 opening round game with Kingston Thursday was postponed due to rain and rescheduled for today at 4 o'clock at Potosi. Salem is 11-11 on the year and the second seed, while Kingston is 1-16 and is seeded 7th in the tournament. The game can be heard on KSMO Radio, AM 1340 and FM 95.7, and will be audio streamed on KSMO Media. Due to previous commitments, there will be no video of the game available on Misha.tv. Admission at the game is $6 for those who are 6 years of age and older. The Salem Baseball Tournament games for Potosi A Thursday were postponed and have been rescheduled for Saturday, with Salem playing Pacific at 10 o'clock in the morning. Pacific will play Mountain Grove at 12:30 and Salem facing Mountain Grove at 3 o'clock. The tournament today will feature Pool B teams, with the first game actually started this morning at 11:30, featuring the Licking Wildcats and Waynesville Tigers. That'll be followed by the Waynesville taking on Cuba at 2 o'clock and Cuba facing Licking at 4:30 at the SHS Baseball Field Complex. The winner of both pools will then play a championship game Saturday at 5:30 at the SHS Baseball Field. The Salem Baseball Tigers are seeded 4th in the Class 4 District 4 tournament and will face St. James next Thursday afternoon in the first round of district play at 4 o'clock at St. Clair. The Salem golf team will participate in the Class 3 District 1 tournament today at the Crown Point Golf Club in Farmington. Salem track teams will participate in the Class 3 District 5 tournament on Saturday at the Cuba High School. St. Louis Cardinals are in D.C. today to take on the Nationals in the first game of a 3 over this weekend. You can listen to tonight's game live on KSMO Radio following Salem Lady Tiger Softball. Saturday's afternoon game coverage will begin at 2:10 and Sunday's afternoon's coverage at 11:40. Kansas City Royals completed their 4-game sweep of the Chicago White Sox yesterday with a convincing 10-0 shutout. They'll start a new 3-game series tonight versus the Boston Red Sox at 6:40. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
This Missouri Net Sports Report is brought to you by the Missouri Association of Natural Gas Operators. If you smell gas or hear a hissing sound, even if you're outside, go upwind and from a safe place call 911.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with Major League Baseball, where both the St. Louis Cardinals and Kansas City Royals look to extend winning streaks tonight. We'll start in Kansas City, where the Royals open up a series with the Boston Red Sox at the K tonight. The Royals come in riding a 6-game winning streak, including sweeping the Chicago White Sox in a 4-game series, finished off with a 10-0 series finale victory yesterday. The pitching over this stretch has been big. When they're pitching well, the offense wants to step up. Bobby Witt Jr.
They're always trying to get better, and they're always trying to improve, and it's just kind of special to see. And then that's what we got to do as hitters. We always got to improve every day and keep getting better because they're getting better, and so we got to keep doing our part.
Witt yesterday with a big day, going 4 for 5, driving into and scoring twice. The Royals and Red Sox tonight, 6:40 first pitch. Michael Lorenzen goes to the bump against Hunter Dobbins. The St. Louis Cardinals come into tonight on a 5-game winning streak as they open up their series in Washington against the Nationals. The Cardinals took yesterday off. It finished off a 3-game series sweep of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the 5-0 shutout victory on Wednesday. The streak has got the Cardinals back to 500 at 19-19. One of the big reasons? Defense. Pitcher Sonny Gray.
You don't pitch well, or you don't win 5 games in a row, or we're not where we are without our defense. Our defense has played exceptional all year, and that's definitely noted, and we definitely appreciate that. Something they work on too. So that's a big part of our game, and we'll be moving forward.
Tonight, 5:45 first pitch. Eric Fetty gets the start against Mitchell Parker. Hi, Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Steel deals are happening now. From instant savings on select tools to free battery offers on some of our most popular battery tool sets. You can enjoy great deals and do it all with Steel. Shop online or in store at your local Steel dealer. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the Missouri way of life. We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. For starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for building a life in Missouri and then going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you've built is protected, we're for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Attention pork producers, the World Pork Expo 2025 is back June 4th and 5th at the Iowa State Fairgrounds in Des Moines, and you don't want to miss it. With thousands of attendees, hundreds of exhibitors, and live entertainment, this is where the pork industry connects, learns, and celebrates. Explore the latest tech, learn from expert insights, and build valuable industry relationships over 2 full days of events. Plus, don't forget to grab your free pork lunch at the Big Grill while you're there. Register now at worldpork.org.
Hey, it's Fitz from the Country Top 40. Can Cole Swindell remain at number 1 with Forever to Me? Well, I'll see you this weekend for CT40s. I got it from my mama Mother's Day weekend special right here on the Country Top 40.
Stay tuned to KSMO. I've got news from the Missouri Net coming up in 1 minute, and that'll be followed by your latest KSMO weather forecast after the top of the 1 o'clock hour.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
At FCS Financial, we believe that lending should be more. More about relationships, more about opportunities, more about communities. And as a cooperative, FCS Financial's member owners expect more. For over a century, we've been giving just that. We're more than an ag lender, more than a rural home lender, and more than a crop insurance provider. We're a team of ag experts committed to seeing rural communities and agriculture grow while we provide the loans and insurance you need. We also live in your communities, attend the same events, and want to see our neighbors succeed. We're family, here to help and stand strong through whatever comes. Visit myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276 if you want more from your lender, an equal housing lender and an equal opportunity provider.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. 4 people are dead after an overnight shooting in St. Louis. Police say one man was found shot on the porch of a home and died. A second man armed with a rifle was shot by officers and died. Officers found the bodies of a third man and a woman inside the home. Missouri parents who wish to anonymously surrender their newborns would have more options under a bill headed to the governor. St. Louis County Republican Jim Murphy's bill creates a matching fund to add more temperature-controlled incubators.
We're going to give women in need, probably at the worst part of their life, making a horrific decision to give their child a better life.
Murphy says if signed, the bill would rapidly expand the current program. A team of contractors has been chosen for Phase 3 of the Improve I-70 project, which would expand the interstate to 6 lanes from Blue Springs to Odessa, east of Kansas City. And ConAgra is expanding its Macon, Missouri plant. Their $29 million expansion is expected to create more than 24 jobs. Missouri Net News.
At the Missouri Department of Agriculture,